Looking like an ominous torture device straight out of the Middle Ages, even those in the know will wince when seeing these images. It's often referred to as a tractor for tending your myofascial and soft tissues, taking prehab and rehab strategies right into that next level. I am of course referring to the scary looking and often intimidating rumble roller, without doubt one of the best SMR tools going around. We all know the benefits of rolling, essentially allowing ourselves to manipulate our own soft tissues to aid in both performance and recovery. After all, there's no point in doing all that hard work and training if we don't employ strategies to recover and benefit from that training. Working muscles can develop microtears during heavy and strenuous activity that can further develop into adhesions, knots and trigger points that can hinder performance, create pain and stiffness and prolong the recovery process. By rolling, we can hit these problem areas, actively stretching and compressing the muscle fibres and manipulating the myofascial system to improve mobility and flexibility, increase blood flow, release trigger points, knots and adhesions, as well as speed up the overall recovery process. So what makes the rumble roller any different from the standard foam rollers that are out there? Well, the main reason is pretty straightforward. You'll notice that the standard foam roller consists of a large flat surface, making it great for hitting those large surface areas and muscle groups. But what about those hard to reach spots, or trying to get into those deep tissues and deeper muscles, or trying to manipulate those strengthened and hardened muscles of your athletes and hard trainers? Of course, this is where the rumble roller takes that challenge, excessively and amazingly well. With its patented nodular surface, the rumble roller can be compared to hundreds of flexible thumbs, going to work like a deep tissue therapist, all without the hefty price tag. As you roll, all those flexible nodules go to work, kneading in and around muscles and soft tissues in multiple directions, allowing for more accuracy and for pinpointing those hard to reach spots and trigger points, as well as getting in much deeper into those underlying tissues than the standard roller. Using the rumble roller is more than simple. You just need to find a nice flat bit of ground to work with. Then it's just a matter of positioning your body in a way to hit the muscle group that you're after. In this case, I'm just going to hit the calves to begin with. Now, a lot of people can be intimidated by the rumble roller because of its scary looking appearance, but really, you can exert as much body weight and as much pressure as you want, comfortably and effectively. It's really simple. In a lot of cases, for a lot of people, even just sitting their calves on the roller, just like so, is enough to get some good relief. Now, the main thing you want to do here is you don't just want to get up and go crazy rolling backwards and forwards. You want to take your time. You want to find those sore and tight spots on those trigger points, and then you want to hover on those spots, hovering probably 30 to 60 seconds. And you want it, in a lot of cases, you'll feel like the muscle just goes into contraction, and you just want to try and get it to relax as much as possible. So once again, finding those spots, hovering, taking your time, 30 to 60 seconds, and trying to get it to relax. Now at this point, you want to hit all aspects of the muscle. So working laterally across, same thing, holding, moving, and holding. So don't just roll forwards and backwards, but stop on those sore spots and move laterally across. Hitting the hamstrings is just a matter of repositioning yourself. Now, if I want to exert more body weight on this, to exert more pressure, I can cross one leg over and roll through. Or I can sit and relax and take that body weight off. Now, if I want to get into the glutes, I can just reposition. I can place a foot on top, and then I can get into those deep glutes and get into those deeper muscles, into the piriformis. I can then roll into the hip and get into those abductors. Then I can get into more of the front and get into the TFL. And then right into the front of the quad and into the hip flexors. So it's just a matter of just positioning your body as you go. Of course, lower back, once again moving laterally right across that lower back region, and then I can reposition again and then hit all the way up and down the back, right into those middle back muscles, those real hard to reach spots in between the shoulder blades, which is where these little nodules come into their own, because they really get in there nice and deep. Of course, we can reposition again and get into the lats, and then roll into the front and hit more of the pecs into the chest, and pretty much hit anywhere. This is the real bonus with rolling is you can hit the whole body, exert as much pressure as you need, but remember, take your time and use 30 to 60 seconds worth of pressure on each area. Now you don't just have to use the floor, you can actually use a wall to roll on as well. This is especially good for those that find the floor really uncomfortable or they need to take a lot of that pressure off. What we can do is we can set up our roller just like so, and then we can lie on it. Same principles apply, just taking it nice and slow, and of course that 30 to 60 seconds worth of pressure. Now I can turn this on an angle and get into some really tough spots of the back to get to, and I can change it up even to the point where I can lie right back. I can then get right up into those upper trapezius muscles and into those neck muscles as well. Available in two different densities, you have your blue, which is firm, and your black, which is extra firm. Now if you're new to rolling or you've had some good results with rolling in the past, then you might want to consider the firm. However, if all of this is old hat to you and you've been rolling a long time, or if you train a lot and you've got a particularly hard and dense muscle mass, then you might want to think about the extra firm. It's actually 36% denser than the firm. Now the rumble roller is also available in two different sizes. You have your standard size and then you've got your compact. The compact is really about portability. You can throw it in a gym bag, you can throw it on your carry-on luggage, you can take it to the office, you can take it pretty much anywhere because it's tiny and it's also super light. You've got all the benefits of the standard but in a compact size. So it's all about taking those recovery strategies wherever you go. Made from advanced polymers and a built-in antibacterial additive to prevent the growth of bacteria, the rumble roller is waterproof, repels dirt and is tear resistant. It has been designed to permanently retain its shape and is guaranteed to outlast and outperform all others. Rumble rollers are definitely one of those tools that everyone should have in their gear bag. They serve to prevent injury, warm up and mobilise the body, as well as an effective active recovery and self-myofascial release tool. And the bonus here is this therapist doesn't come with a nasty hourly rate. Hit us up at ironedge.com.au if you're after any further information about this amazing remedial tool.